Welcome to County Portal, your simple source for local government services and public records. Let's get started.
We're diving straight into the numbers that could decide the next election, the current polling averages in the key swing states for a hypothetical matchup between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. These states are the battlegrounds where elections are won and lost, and understanding the data gives us a snapshot of the political landscape right now. It's important to remember that these are polling averages, which blend multiple polls to get a clearer, more stable picture, and they can and will change as we get closer to November. Let's start with the traditional Rust Belt trio, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Wisconsin. In these three states, the race is exceptionally tight. Polling averages consistently show Donald Trump holding a very slight edge, but that lead is almost always within the margin of error. This means the contest is effectively a statistical tie. In Pennsylvania, for instance, averages often show a 1 or 2 point race, which is far too close to call. The story is nearly identical in Michigan and Wisconsin, where blue-collar voters and suburbanites create a political tug-of-war. Neither candidate has a commanding lead here, and victory will come down to mobilizing their base and winning over a small, crucial slice of independent voters. Now, let's head to the Sun Belt battlegrounds, Arizona, Georgia, and Nevada. The narrative here is very similar, with razor-thin margins defining the contest. Averages in Arizona and Georgia also tend to show a narrow advantage for Trump, but again, it's a lead that is far from secure and well within the statistical noise. These states have seen significant demographic shifts, making them incredibly competitive. Nevada remains one of the most unpredictable states in the country, and the polls reflect that, with some showing a tie and others giving a slight edge to Trump. Finally, we have to look at North Carolina. This is another critical state where polling averages have shown a small but slightly more durable lead for Donald Trump compared to the other swing states, though Democrats still see a path to victory there. So, what's the big takeaway from all this data? The overall picture is one of a remarkably close race in the handful of states that will ultimately decide the presidency. The polling averages currently give a slight, but not definitive, edge to Donald Trump in most of these key states. However, the leads are so small that they underscore the reality that the election is a true coin flip at this stage. It's vital to add that polls are a snapshot in time, not a crystal ball. They tell us how voters are feeling today, not necessarily how they will vote on election day. Events like debates, economic news, or major world events can and will shift these numbers. The race is on, and it will be a battle for every single vote in these key areas. Thanks so much for watching. If you want to stay updated on the latest election data and analysis, be sure to hit that subscribe